title already kind of, explains what it's gonna be. I spent weeks coding a new custom difficulty into the game that's purely there just to scare you like crazy.
Why though?
Honestly, if you don't get scared this video, I'm surprised. I know you will. So before we actually get started, I just want to say, if you think you can handle scares and handle jump scares and such, then you can keep watching. But if you don't think you can handle it, bye. Starting off with the difficulty, you probably already noticed the major thing that's going on right now. The entire world is dark, and there seems to be a light everywhere I look that is, like, slightly delayed as well. Basically, you always hold a flashlight. You gotta traverse this world in complete darkness with just your flashlight. And you can see everything is dark around us except the flashlight. So the flashlight points exactly where you are looking at that moment. As example, if I point over there, it shines light right there. If I point at the tree, the light goes away. Everything is dark except this tree. That's so cool. It took so long to make. But Fundy,
I can feel the pain in his voice.
I can hear you ask, why would you need any light when it's already, daytime outside and there's torches and lanterns and everything? Like, why would you need... Basically, every single world that you create with this difficulty will always be in pitch black darkness, no matter what. Now, I probably changed it in post. I probably added some effect to make it more visible on YouTube, because YouTube does compress a lot of stuff. But for me, when it's complete nighttime, this is extremely dark. I can almost only see this tree. Anything other than that is basically just black. Like, I can't see much. Now, you're probably thinking, Fundy, that's great. You did a really good job, but there's literally nothing else. Like, all there is lightning? Is that all you did in one whole month? No, that's not all I did. I have added so many new sounds to the game. At this point, it's basically just a new game. It's just a whole new game mode, a whole new difficulty. Let me give you some examples of what sounds I've added, because these are really, really cool. But before I do show you the examples, I just want to say I'm sorry for, taking a really long time on this difficulty. Videos like these take really long to make and to code. And you know what the problem is with not uploading that frequently? This video is sponsored by Filmora X, or Filmora
Nope.
10. Right now we have the sounds turned on. I can already tell you, I don't know what it's gonna look like on YouTube, but I'm immediately not that comfortable with
Guys, I can't believe it, but he made something worse than the cave noises. Ah!
Uh-huh. Oh my god, nope, no, I don't like this. I don't like this. I really don't. It really... But stop. Don't... I don't like the crow. I really don't... Is the crow or a ray? I don't like the bird. The bird. What is this? There's nothing to be scared about. There's nothing to be scared about.
There's something to be scared about. There's something to be scared about.
Oh yeah, that's great. That sounds good. Now, the cool thing about these sound effects is that they are what I call regional dependent. So what that means is not only do they care about the biome that you're in, so as example, crickets only spawn in, a forest or anything like that, they also care about what actual environment you're in. As example, if you're in a cave, you'll hear much different sounds. So actually, let me give you an example of what you hear inside of a cave, because that actually is worse. A lot worse. Listen to that, man. Like... I mean, come on!
You're the one who made it!
That's so scary! Why did I make this? Oh... I don't know if I'm having a good time. I really don't know if I'm having a good time. Oh, I hate that. I really don't like that. I really don't. Man, I really don't like finding diamonds in Minecraft. Oh my god, don't. Oh, I don't like... No. No. Oh man, I can also make loud noises.
Imagine seeing a grown man in the middle of the night doing look at his computer. Hilarious.
Probably thinking, but Fundy, these aren't scary. These are just noises. There isn't really any danger to it. Oh. Well.
I don't like where this is going.
So there are two extremely dangerous things in this game. Shades are one of them. Now, these guys are silent walkers. They just roam the world aimlessly. Just a way of saying it much cooler than it actually is. Basically, they are blind, but extremely fast and extremely deadly. Now, the reason I'm standing so far away from them is because certain things start to happen when you get close to them. Now, I have one in captivity over there. I have him inside of a fence because when I get closer, this will happen. I don't know if you hear that, but don't you? Depending on your distance to a shade, your flashlight starts to blink, and your heartbeat gets louder and louder.
It's basically a mini wither.
As you can hear, my heartbeat is going insane. I think as soon as I would remove this. Oh my god! Okay, yeah, no, that's alright. Alright, removing that was not the smartest. Oh god, I just spawned here again. Oh, he's just gone. Oh, he's actually gone. Oh, yeah, no, I don't... What?
Ha! Good luck with that.
There's actually something worse than shades.
Worse?
And this thing is probably the scariest out of everything in this entire game. Not you. No, I'm not talking... The bird sounds! Now, as I was saying, there's only one thing more dangerous than a shade. Just one thing, and that is a visitor. Now, a visitor is purely... I'm purely saying that because it sounds a lot scarier. It is actually just an Enderman, but it definitely does not behave as an Enderman. Now, this guy, he comes by every now and then. It is really random when it can show up. It can literally show up as I'm explaining this. It literally can. Basically, what he does is, he'll make it clear that he does not like you. I'm just gonna keep recording until it happens, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna sit extremely uncomfortable in my chair, because at any point this guy can strike, and, you need to react really, really quick when it does. Not you. I'm not...
Okay, not gonna lie, I may have gotten a little bit scared.
So the way a visitor works, it just happened again. Okay, so basically, when it does happen, what it wants you to do is not stare at it. Now, this was heavily inspired by Slenderman and obviously the behavior of... Oh, we're fine. It was heavily inspired by Slenderman and obviously the behavior of an Enderman when you look at it. But with this guy, it's a little bit more extreme. So he appears right next to you. At any point, he'll make noise and make sure that you know he's there. When he is near you, you want to look away as soon as you can. You have less than a second of looking away, getting your stuff together, and just standing still, acting like you're not there. That is the only way to prevent him from actually attacking. Now, so far I failed once, and then I succeeded once, but I didn't really actually catch it on camera because it is really hard to time. When it happens, it happens. It is terrifying. It is actually terrifying. It'll catch you off guard when you're mining. Actually, speaking of mining, I forgot to show you guys a feature. Yes, Corone. Exactly. I agree. Now, you're probably wondering what kind of feature are you talking about. So there's this thing when you go mining. It only happens randomly and it's not dangerous, but it does really catch you off guard. When you are mining and you're completely alone, or you think you are alone, something very interesting can happen, and I'm kind of waiting for it to actually happen. Just give it a second. It probably will happen at some point. Okay, all right. So, okay, all right, okay. So that's that. That's exactly what I meant. So
Why would
it
you
can
add
teleport you
that?
when you are mining from one cave to another cave. Now, the algorithm that does that is really complicated because it's got to find like a second cave and such. Oh, that really, oh my stuff. I was smelting iron. I am so mad right now. Okay, okay, okay. All right, that's fine. This is 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 fine. We are fine. We are fine. Oh my god, stop. So, due to Minecraft, he actually cannot get up here, which is, pretty funny, I guess. Due to Minecraft, he can't really. Where is he? I take it back! I take it back!
I can
Take it
feel
back!
the terror in
I
his
take it
voice.
back! Oh my! Wow! How? Oh, okay. Oh my god! I literally just saw him vanish. Oh, and did I forget to mention that all the monsters are invincible?
Fundy!
So this is cool and all. You made a difficulty really really nice. But what is the point? Why would you make
To
this?
torture
Like, what
children?
even is the goal? You can't kill mobs. You basically can't. Like, what is the goal? Right? You're wondering that. Well, no worry. There is actually a new custom goal. The Ender Dragon? Yeah, we don't care about that. What we care about is these bad boys. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with Slender. Basically, in Slender, you gotta collect pages. And those pages are scattered around the world, and I basically did the exact same. Now, for every world that you generate, there is 12 different Eyes of Ender that randomly get placed anywhere in the world. Now, the places they get placed in are pretty close to spawn, and they keep on regenerating up until the point that you find 12. So, if you miss one, that's okay. You just gotta find 12. Once you find all the 12 eyes, a portal opens up at the center of the world, at 0, I mean, and you jump in. That's actually it. Like once you jump in, you basically
I
won the
don't
game. That's
trust
all you gotta
him.
do. This is what one of those pedestals would look like with an Eye of Ender, right there. Now, there's one thing you probably notice. The closer I get to the eye, it once again starts the whole effect of like, hey, you're in danger, heartbeat, and everything, right? If I go right onto it, as you can hear, it doesn't like that. Now, basically, the reason it's doing that is because now, every time you hear a heartbeat, you don't know whether it's an enemy and you should run, or whether it's an eye and you should go towards it. Why did I do this?
Cause you hate
Because I
children?
think it's really funny. Oh, and regardless if you take the eye out or not, it still does the beating just purely because, why not? I couldn't be bothered detecting whether or not you take the eye out. I'm lazy. And there's one more tiny detail that I forgot to mention. Let me get to safety real quick before I explain it. Whenever you get an eye, depending on how many you get, it gets more and more difficult. Remember how I
I
said that
knew it.
there will be multiple shades in the world? And right now, for demonstration's sake, I only have one or two. Yeah, that increases. Remember the visitor that comes by every now and then? Yeah, that also increases. With every Ender Eye you collect, the game gets more difficult. By the point you only have one eye left that you need, you're gonna have a good time. Now, I do hate to say this because it is gonna be some bad news. The mod or the difficulty at the moment is not yet downloadable. It is.
Yes! I have an excuse not to play it! Wait, is this thing on? for watching that reaction video. And if you want to know why I did it, well, for views. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna go play that game on Friday the 13th with virtual reality goggles at 3 a.m. in the morning. If I don't upload in a week, call for help. And bye.